Jack
Now, Siphon Coffee is very special to us here at the ACK because we're the only ones in the Tri-City area that does this table side. Also, it's the best cup of black coffee you'll ever have. It combines total immersion of French press with effective and immediate filtration of a drip coffee, so you have that rich wine-like dimensionality to the bouquet of the coffee, but it's also crystal clear and smooth as glass like a cup of drip. Now what we're going to do, we're going to get the water boiling, and that's going to be the first half of it. Siphon coffee originated in Europe roughly around the 1830s and 40s. By 1894, it came to North America and Canada through a British housewares magazine. It had its heyday in the 1960s, and by 1972, the automatic drip coffee machine rolled out, thus laying this to rest. Due to the efficiency of an automatic drip, you set it like an alarm clock, but you have a pot of coffee. And this is a lot more hands-on, and people just really enjoyed the hands-free and spontaneous aspect of the automatic drip machine. So
wow.
You're going to boil the water. The steam is going to get trapped because of the rubber gasket doesn't let it escape.
Look at that.
And it actually forces the water into the upper brewing chamber. This is the French press portion. You have all of your grounds totally immersed, and that's how you get that rich body to all of your coffee. Now, as we're brewing, we have this nice, rich, foamy head that appears. This is a good thing, because when you brew coffee, you want to find this. It means one of two things. The quality and freshness of the coffee are both top shelf. We use a professional-grade Italian roast that we import from Rome, and then we grind it fresh immediately before we come out to the table for you guys. Absolute best cup of coffee experience. Now, this again, this is how you'd have to wake up and make a pot of coffee in the morning. Again, automatic drip wins hands down for time. But the best thing I love about Siphon coffee, you can smell the difference, you can taste the difference, and you can see the difference right away. It is apparent from the start that this is not your average cup of coffee. Now, since we remove the heat, there's no longer any heat energy to keep the steam in a gaseous state. So we actually have, when you have a vaporized liquid cool down, it creates a negative pressure change. So you literally have the coffee vacuum filtered back down into the bottom chamber. This would be the drip coffee portion. You're removing your coffee from your grounds right away, very effectively. Again, little fun fact, when you have a nice clear delineation, it's a really good sign that you have a very well-brewed cup. You maintain your foamy head, which is to have some of the acids in the coffee, making it brighter. So we're keeping them up there and we're restricting them from being brewed into the coffee. And again, when you have a pot of coffee being brewed, how often do you see a rich foamy head on it? Very, very rare. It's not something you find in regular coffee. Now, adding cream and sugar, you can, but Siphon is so enjoyable black, you really don't need cream or sugar. You can actually even taste the brightness of the body of the Siphon coffee cut through the cream. Sugar, I don't mind every now and then. It's just a nice extra dimension, a little bit of sweet to it. The cream adds a little bit of silkiness to it, makes it a little bit heavier, but you really don't even need the cream and sugar. Most of the time when you're adding cream, you're looking to bring balance to the brightness. Siphon coffee, I like to kind of analogize it with standing at the edge of a cliff with an overlook. It takes you right to the edge, and you don't need any more. Now, Siphon coffee is also a lot hotter than your average cup because it's brewed right in that niche temperature range of 198 to 205. Even today, most automatic drip coffee machines barely break the 198 just barely break 190 as it is, which is sad because you're really losing out on extracting the full amount of usage of your grounds.
Right.
So we're bubbling right now. That means there's no more liquid coffee to vacuum down. This also aerates the coffee, just like you would a red wine. It's just an added benefit.
You went for the plain brulee?
I really like how it's right where it's been sealed.
It was meant to be.
That's a great.
Don't fight the little guy.
Now, why did you pull the coffee away from the sides like that?
To help it create more of a suction on the so rather than having a little bit of moist grounds, try and maximize that vacuum.
Right.
Get them as dry as possible, get as most of the coffee out as possible. And this is your first pot of Siphon coffee.